Wow, I gotta say, so far the Republicans are doing a fantastic job picking apart the Democrats' narrative on the impeachment. They're laying out all the pitfalls that the Democrats have put in there. They are mentioning all the times that their time was cut short, but yet the Democrats were allowed to have more time. But end all, the only way that we are going to really figure out what the full story is and get a better idea of what the big picture is and a better idea of what the truth is for the whistleblower to testify. That's it. We need the whistleblower to testify. Adam Schiff has lied multiple times through these hearings. We can't rely on him and his testimony saying that this is what the whistleblower said. We need the whistleblower to testify. My thing is, I kind of get a sneaky suspicion that the whistleblower isn't a person, not per se. I believe the whistleblower is information. I believe the whistleblower was perhaps an illegally obtained wiretap. That's what I believe. And then Adam Schiff or someone under Schiff or someone in the Democratic Party took that information and transcribed it to make it look like it was a whistleblower. The reason I say that is this. That very opening statement, Adam Schiff, did I just call him Steve Schiff a bit ago? Gosh darn it, it's been a long day. I've got, elderly family issues going on and things like that. But Adam Schiff, his opening statement was a big old lie, saying that we're going to hear the whistleblower, and the whistleblower is going to testify that Trump said, I want quid pro quo, you hear me? I want quid pro quo. To hear Adam Schiff speak, you would have thought, that Trump was sitting there stroking a fuzzy white cat going, this is what I want you to do. I want you to investigate Marishma. Come on now. I knew it was a lie when Steve Schiff was saying it because I was like, you're fitting your own narrative way too perfectly. It was like the Jussie Smollett story. It fit the narrative too perfectly. It just didn't fit right. It didn't sound right. It didn't feel right. And here we are going through all this crap when really we need the whistleblower. If we had the whistleblower testify, it would blow the lid off everything. And if Trump is guilty, if Trump has done this, then I want to know too. If he didn't do it, I want to know. I want to know who to blame. I want to know who do I bill for my time. Yeah, right, I wish. The whole thing is just hyperbolic and based upon feelings and emotions, and the proper people that we need to have testify are not being allowed to testify. Where's the whistleblower? I, for one, want to hear the whistleblower testify. I don't think we're going to get the truth from either side, not the full truth, until the whistleblower testifies. At least then we can go through and look at his story. And then they were tearing apart the whole how many times was someone mentioned and this and that, and the people on the phone call, some of them weren't even mentioned in the report at all, but then people weren't on the phone call were the basis of where the accusations came from, but they weren't on the phone call. Where did they get the information? Who leaked what? Who gave what information? Well, nobody knows anything. Nobody has met anybody. Nobody knows who did what or where, when, how, or how. Only the people that have testified, but that the people who started the whole process haven't testified. The people who brought up the allegations haven't testified. There is something fundamentally wrong with that when we can't hear who made the accusation testify. And if you're worried about his identity being figured out, have him wear a mask. I remember in the mid-'90s, I think it was, there was a congressional hearing, and they had some sort of a deep cover individual testifying, and he was wearing a mask. Okay, so do that. At least it's something. Because right now, what we're seeing is the Democrats saying, this person over here is accusing Trump of this thing, but we're not going to let you see him. We're not going to let you know who he is. We're not going to let him testify. But in the beginning, we're going to tell you we're going to let him testify, but that was a lie. you know, just stack another lie on top of another lie on top of another lie on top of another lie. The Democrats are so buried in lies, and they have to be. They are so buried in lies that they have to believe their own lies, because at this point, they can't not impeach Trump. They have to impeach him. They've come all this way. They've put all these resources. They have put their reputations on the line. They have to impeach him. They don't have a choice. I, for one, almost hope that they do, because I really want more information. I want to know what's going on. Do we have a corrupt president or we don't? Right now, the evidence is like, he made a stupid call, but I don't see any bribery. I don't see any quid pro quo. I don't see any evidence. I see a lot of hearsay. I see a lot of feeling. I haven't seen any facts. The whistleblower must testify. But what do you think? Do you believe the Democrats? Do you believe the Republicans? Or do you want to see the whistleblower testify before making a definitive decision? Me, right now, my feelings are the Democrats are going upon emotion and feelings. I haven't seen any fact. I need the whistleblower. Right now, I'm just loosely saying that it just doesn't seem like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like there was any quid pro quo or bribery. If there was, show me the fact. If you believe there was bribery, if you believe there was quid pro quo, explain it to me. Convince me. Tell me what your thought process is, what your evidence is. I'm fact-based. I live in this place called reality. And in reality right now, I haven't seen any fact. Just saying. Anyways, that's all I got for now. I'm watching the hearings, and it's actually kind of interesting this time. So, all right. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys on the next one.